Welcome to the Heavyweight Podcast.
The message behind saying the title The Heavyweight Podcast is to be able to say that we can weigh in on some heavy shit. You know, what we're talking about is important from every aspect of it. It's a heavy weight. It's not just about physical weight, but the weight of things that can weigh our minds. So I think it's dope that we can have this conversation.
What's good? This is episode 155 of the Heavyweight Podcast. I am Studder McFly, back again with a special guest, this lady and these two guys. Go ahead and state your name for the beautiful people out here.
Go by the name of Shits and Grits.
I love it.
It's good, right?
I love it.
Shits and Grits.
All right.
This nigga never lets me down.
No, there's a whole lot of videos that ain't it.
Yeah. I was trying to shoot you some bail, nigga. It's your boy Mo Lethal.
What's going on? Fresh and grown Quincy Jones in the building.
He grown.
I'm grown.
I was letting her know.
She can't even get her name out.
That Shits and Grits got you, huh?
This shit's and grits.
I'm waiting.
That shit thick.
That's it.
I'm just a diva.
So how were your weeks?
Yeah, Shits and Grits.
Shits and grits, yes.
Were you shitting because of grits?
No. But
Hold on, I'm sorry. Real quick. Sugar or salt?
I don't really like grits that much, so
Yeah, that's how you don't answer that question. Because I knew he was gonna come to me after it. I was gonna be on the hot seat about it.
yeah.
But what he said. I don't eat grits a whole lot.
I am going to New Orleans though. You remember that?
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna be leaving on a jet plane tomorrow, and I will eat some grits there because the shrimp and grits there different.
All right.
Different.
I ain't gonna blame you. I ain't gonna hold you on it.
Yeah.
I've had it with both. It just depends.
Now, if you get it right, 'cause
Yeah,
I hate grits, and then I got something that was fire, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I'm still black.
That was a close one.
All right. My bad. But your week, sir?
Yeah, it's good. It's just gearing up to leave.
Yeah.
You excited?
Yes and no and yes.
Why not?
Well, two reasons, because money is expensive. I know that sounds weird to say it that way, but you understand what I mean.
I understand
As soon as you
deeply.
said it, yes, that it is.
Yeah, and then my wife only gets to go half the trip now, so that's kind of shitty.
Oh, nigga. I see what you're doing. He gonna keep some of them beads for after she leave.
There ain't no bead throwing in July.
You gonna find the
He
spot.
checked. He's like, trust me.
He gonna try to find the spot.
They gonna have sweaty titties.
In July, it's gonna be bad.
We're just gonna see them to cool them.
My week was stressful, not for me, but as a parent, I guess, kind of for me because gymnastics eval. So you always want your child to be up there with the greats. So and you want to see her happy. So she did pretty good. We'll get the results back probably midweek or something. So that's it.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
I just worked most of the week. I mean, unfortunately, I did get some. You may even have heard about this. I got some bad news about a coworker of mine. You know how it is. Like there's only like a few coworkers you fuck with that way. So I found out. I thought he got let go, but I don't know if you heard about that shooting that happened in Ontario with the off-duty cop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was my boy, man.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so shout out to Hugo Kachua, man. And I found that out like 2 days ago, what I consider my Friday. I'm thinking like, man, I could finally get 4th of July off because in our line of work, if you happen to work on a holiday, that's the day you work. That's just your schedule. But I was like, all right, I get to finally go to 4th of July. And then right when I clocked out, I heard about that shit. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just stay home, man. It's kind of put me in a mood, you know what I mean? But other than that, man, just trying to make the best of everything. Obviously, Winter Circle Pro, we got a show coming up. So just gearing up for that, July 26th. But yeah, other than that, just, getting a little introspective. I'm like, oh shit, life is short, man. We just gotta kind of do what we gotta do, man. So
Keep having that conversation.
yeah, no, it's, bro, at this age, bro. I mean, Nipsey, fucking, there's been too many where it's just like the age it's too close where I'm like, fuck, man. Like, this dude.
Thinking of a joke.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
It's
Trying to lighten it up.
No, it's just because I was
not
like
bad.
thinking about like I want to write a joke about turning 40, and I'm like, it can't be a midlife crisis as a black man because that happened 10 years ago. But I'm like, damn, that's fucked up.
But that's why it's funny.
It's true.
It's true. Yeah. But yeah, that was my week. Just trying to make the best of it, man.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, man.
I appreciate you.
Des?
Diva.
My week was cool.
So goddamn angry. What the fuck?
I know she looked real mad for some reason.
I'm not mad.
She needs a banana or something.
I'm not mad.
You need some milk.
On no damn milk. Ew. I mean, drink milk. My week was cool. I didn't really do anything.
I thought
this
for
week.
sure you said you
Drake.
need Drake milk.
I thought that's what I thought. So I heard that, and then if you see it back, you can see my
I'm
facial
tired of you.
expression go up. And then the second, I was like, "Oh, she said I don't even drink milk."
I
I'm
thought
like,
she said she need Drake milk. I said, what's
I heard both.
I'm
But
tired, y'all.
it's second apart. I'm like, oh,
That's what I heard in my initial.
I didn't follow. I'm glad I didn't follow up.
I'm so tired.
I heard the same thing, and my initial thought was tell your core audience to stomach that.
That is a bar. After that, yeah,
Oh my
like
God.
that,
I'm tired of y'all. Tired.
man.
Oh my God, I'm tired.
Yeah,
What is the question?
Your week fly?
yeah. That was your week.
Your week.
After that,
Yeah.
You're like, that just made my week right there.
because I mean, in my initial thought when she said Drake milk, I was like, but what about Chris? So
I will swallow his milk whole, baby. You shouldn't even say nothing about Chris
He said,
Brown.
"Don't be bringing him up."
God, oh,
Why'd you even bring his ass up?
yes, go.
Yeah. Oh man.
And y'all be saying I'm the nasty motherfucker. That's the nasty motherfucker over there.
She said, "Y'all bring the ration."
My husband is going to cuss me out.
He gonna cuss you. He ain't gonna cuss me out.
I said me. I just take nothing about you.
What's not gonna happen is you ain't ever going on a Chris Brown.
Right? Yeah, I won't be able to go.
Like, don't even.
She gonna be mad that she sit next to light skinned niggas. Don't you even avoid all light skinned niggas from now.
It's gotta.
String that shit.
If a nigga had tattoos,
don't look at the screen. Just go sit in the corner and listen.
oh shit.
Okay. My week was cool. Back to work. The grind doesn't stop,
Yeah, fuck that place.
and just getting geared up for August and Disneyland and
Yeah, fuck that too.
the walk.
When are you going?
August 19th.
Fuck.
It's gonna be a lot of walking.
Probably meet you there.
I'll be there.
You going too?
I'm going 3
It's gonna
days.
be a
all
group
that
of
money,
niggas. You know, 3 of us is a gang.
Yeah,
I thought
but
they said three's a company.
That's for white people.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I've been.
But that's why we got Amanda. Amanda go even out.
she even.
nah, I do all
If
the
we
white
have
people
any,
shit. She does nigga shit. I
Hell
all
yeah,
the
she
white
do
people
nigga shit. And sang all the nigga songs.
I'm like, hey, we gotta do white people shit. Like, what are you doing?
I
You're
think
white.
she can help us out with communicating with like any issues. We just have her give the initial response, just like, "Oh, we're cool." She said we're good.
I've been thinking about this. It may be. I thought about you said about how something like y'all might just disappear. I was thinking maybe I might just disappear by myself.
You gonna go to Star Wars?
It's gonna be hard to find me. And I'll just pop up when they ready to go. That's me already.
He's like, y'all know where I'll be at, and I'll find you where I want when I want to be found.
Just pop up
Like,
I'll be on like beer number 17. Y'all ready to leave?
in the middle of
Can you
the
though? 'Cause
park.
I thought you had to make an appointment.
I'll make my appointment now.
Sounds ridiculous. You got to make an appointment.
yeah, when you said, I was like, I think I did hear that, but I was like a couple months. I didn't know if it was still like
oh, no, I'm
that.
sure it's still like that. Like,
You have
how
to
many
have
parents
money.
want to be walking around? They're
To
like,
go
oh,
to
there's
the
beer.
yeah.
Because I thought it was like that because it was during. I know they opened during like the pandemic a little bit, so they were trying to like make it real exclusive. So I didn't know if it was because of that, but man, it's Disneyland. Dog. They doing
They're
that.
gonna get their money.
They do. Yeah, I was gonna say they not gonna get their money. Yeah, that's what they about for sure.
I might just be on Pirates of the Caribbean all day.
You ain't gonna disappear. I'm
Just
gonna
be
call it in.
but he gonna be on all the water rides, making sure you
All
stay
day.
cool.
All day.
Call it in.
The one again, I stress this every time we talk about Disneyland. The one credit I give them is them niggas never break character.
Yeah,
That might be my goal then. Try to
get him the right character. Because I tell you, my journey to Star Wars to try to get that fucking lightsaber, every kiosk I came across, the motherfuckers never broke character.
Damn. Okay, I didn't even think it was that deep. Like, hello there, traveler. Like,
yeah,
they
and they
some,
told
like,
me where to go and what direction, and the music was playing. I felt like I was on a real Star Wars journey.
You gotta find like the one little thing that makes them just go.
Yeah, I did. I had one dude. I wore a Lando Calrissian shirt to Disneyland once, and the guy was like, he was in character. He's like, "Come on, dude, for real? You're gonna wear that shit?" I was like, I can't wear a shirt with James Earl Jones on it. I'm representing, you know what I mean? But it was like that was the only time he was just like, I think he did some shit to me too, because he was just mad that I wore the shirt. Like, he was just being a dick.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, like,
That's what you just gave me that.
I went one time. I went to Disney World like a couple of years ago, and I seen
Flex.
slight. Nah, that shit was expensive as fuck.
Yeah, we know.
I know.
We understand.
Yeah. We've seen the prices.
Yes.
Went and had saw the army dude from Toy Story.
Oh yeah.
Bro, just never stopped being the army dude.
Yeah,
saw him everywhere, and he was just always on the board, like doing the whole thing. I was like, man, like that's why they get paid. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna get paid to be uncomfortable and be hot as shit, I might as well be good at it. You know what I mean?
Walk
Like,
up to somebody like, "Hey, where all the niggas at, homie?"
There has to be like the most like.
What
There has
is
to be a perfect character to do that too, where it's just like, bro, why would you do this?
Hey, you know what? You're right.
He's like, hey, Goofy. He's like, well, where my niggas at? That'd be hilarious. Who would you say that to?
He just made me think.
Probably Walt Disney.
I'm gonna say Snow White.
Yeah, I mean,
Word?
Yeah, she was getting
Who
done
would
by
I-
7 of them.
That would
Yeah.
be funny.
Technically, it's Snow Bunny,
That
right?
would be funny. That would be funny.
Technically.
I think I'd say the
would
Buzz
love to hear
Lightyear.
their answer, like in character.
You know what?
Oh,
And I think he'd give you a real answer.
Yeah, I think
Who
I
would?
think Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, he
don't
would.
do that. He's too proper. It's not gonna be niggas.
I don't know. I feel like he
It's
would.
not gonna be niggas. He's gonna be like, I
gonna
don't
be the
know where
hard
any
R.
niggers are. You're like, oh
Hard R's
shit.
everywhere.
Stay in character.
Oh, shit.
He gonna just say they're in the beyond.
Huh?
They're in the beyond.
Oh yeah, we fucked up YouTube. If we was gonna monetize right They like hard R.
It's over.
They hard R that one. My bad.
All right. Let's get into the shenanigans. These questions were curated by Hunter, who is again on hiatus. So he curated these questions about love. So we're gonna get into love. We're gonna be talking about love. Last episode was sex. This is now love.
It's a different form. It's all love.
Yes. So the
Unless
first
you're
question
grooming.
is to everyone at this table: what is love to you?
More than a feeling. That's true though. Because
I think
everybody
it's
wants
a
that
healthy
shit to be more
exchange
of
of
a feeling.
energy.
But what about when it's unhealthy times?
The
It's
crystal
not
is
love.
That's that toxic.
I feel
crystal
like
is
that's
talking.
not true though, because I feel like you go through shit that's like that can be some foul shit that you got to figure out. I feel like if somebody you don't love, you ain't gonna figure that shit out with them.
I don't think that love is unhealthy. I think we have unhealthy habits and we
Yeah.
call it love.
No, but that's within your love. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying you have things that are unhealthy within those moments, and you come together because of love to resolve this unhealthy shit and get that shit out of here.
I'm gonna take her side. I'm gonna say I don't think love is unhealthy.
What?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm not saying
I'm gonna say that I don't think love is.
What?
No, I'm excited now.
What?
I'm
I'm gonna say that I agree. I don't believe that love is unhealthy,
I'm not saying love is
but I
unhealthy.
believe that the aftermath or the effects of love can be unhealthy.
Yeah, I was.
Because
Yes.
you can pour
I
your love
agree.
into someone and you have the positive energy and it not be received or be sent back to you,
Reciprocated.
or it be sent back to you in a fucked up manner because
Yes.
they use it against you.
Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about. Love, right?
I was my answer was like it's just complex. There's so many, like I mean, in the vein of what you guys are talking about, it's like love. It could be like you said, this exchange of energies, but at the same time, if you love someone, that can make you tolerate a bunch of unhealthy stuff. You know what I mean?
feel
There's
over
things
it,
that you'll tolerate because you love somebody. You know what I mean?
That's that love where when you finally mature, you understand that
Yeah.
I have to love you from afar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I can't love you here.
Yeah. And I think that's why it's complex. There's different forms of it. It's.
But I do think love in general is too complex to say it's this or that, because I feel like there's different types of love. The love you have for a child is not the same love you would have.
There's many right answers
for your mother. The love you have for your mother is not the same love you have for your father.
Yeah,
or your siblings or your significant other. So I feel like, but I do think at the core, to generalize it, I feel like to me, love is the extent of what you're willing to receive and do for the person in front of you, because your love is going to be different for every person.
Yeah. So you're saying you can't have unhealthy shit come up within love?
Well, no, the love's not unhealthy.
Yeah,
the reaction
that's
to
fine,
love
yeah.
is unhealthy. That's what I'm saying.
Not even but I'm saying you could both have some shit that's going on where you're like, you realize, hey, this is bad.
Yeah. Well, see,
And then you go, the love is going to fix that. Like, you have to love somebody enough to be able to say, hey, look, man, I'm going to step back.
No, you're right. To even want to take the steps. Yeah, you're right.
If it's somebody I don't love, I'm going to be like, cool, I don't like you.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at in that.
I can see that, and I agree, because it's like when I'm not on the same page with my wife, and like, so we're communicating, but we're not, and we're probably saying the same thing, but we're not hearing the same thing. So it is a FU kind of like back and forth, but then we come back together. The love that gets us to work through
the love itself isn't unhealthy.
But again, I say two things can be true at one time.
Yeah, because you could have that same conversation with somebody you don't. Yeah, and then you're just like, like you said, I could walk away from. I'm straight. It's your problem now.
When you're loving somebody so much that you're putting up with a lie, I don't think that's love. I think that's codependency.
Tell that to my child.
I don't mean it from a child. I'm speaking about two adults.
Yeah,
not the baby.
It comes to me with love because it's beyond just that. Yeah. So we can't just talk in just this form. Like, wait till your daughter becomes 16 and you're like, who is this nigga?
Yeah. and that's from a place of love, right? Yeah. And it's, I mean, the best sum it up, I think it's just complex. And I do agree, it's very energy based. I think, I mean, it sounds corny, but I feel like it helps operate a lot of how the world works. I mean, it sounds corny, but I'm like, there's a lot of things like you would have to love or have a passion for something to be able to want to do something. I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like it's one of these things where, can you imagine a world if there was no love? It'd be like just boring, right?
I do think it's energy based, but that energy is also accompanied by work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
because you have to work to maintain it, and that work has to be coming from both parties in that situation. In certain situations, I feel like the only place where that's not true is like your child. Because you can love your child and have a falling out, and you still have that love, and they can even as they're pulling away from you, you still have that love for them. Because I feel like from a parent, for me personally, I don't think I could ever be in a situation where I'd be like, "F you" altogether, like, and just not be bonded with you. But I can see that me, getting on her bad side, like I'm not dealing with you. So I do feel like that's a possibility.
But you also brought up a good point in that too, because it's not just people.
Yeah.
Like, it's love of something, love of this, love of that. So it's like, it's too complex.
Yeah, love of food. I love the color blue. I love the color, like, I love listening to Kendrick. I love, like, there's a lot of things, and it's like, it means something different to different people. I think it's maybe something slight chemically in the brain that makes you experience what that love is. You know what I mean? In terms of, like, this is something that I'm really fond of. But then I think that's also different. I love orange soda. Kel Mitchell, right? Whatever. But like, maybe I like cuddling with my girl and feeling secure in my relationship. Like this, it's levels. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole different connection and bond to different things. I'm not gonna.
Who don't like a good cuddle? I'll put my hand in some titties real quick.
Oh man, I thought we got past it without you saying something. That's not what he said. He said he want to cuddle with his girl.
And I said I love a good cuddle. Put my hand in some titties.
You see how nicely he said?
Who said both things can't be true?
Hey,
here we go again.
It could be part of the cuddle.
Holding titties. What's the next question before we go too far with Maurice?
No, stutter.
You stutter the answer?
Yeah, you did.
It looks like he tried not to.
What's love to McFly?
To me, love is effort. But like the effort that you're you put up is the action of love to me. Like, because like you pointed out, if you don't fuck with somebody, you're not gonna put up the effort.
Yeah.
So,
What do you think is beyond that though? Because I feel like that's just actionary. You have to have some sort of feeling in that too. Because I think I said it's more than just a feeling. Like you have to work. You could just feel something, but if you don't put anything to it, then how deep is the love? I guess that would be. So you could still have.
That's why love is one of those words that can be
Yeah,
categorized as a verb, adjective. You know, it don't fit one category, and it's all intertwined
It's
together.
a universal. It's more of a
So I guess love is
because
everything?
like to his point, the effort that's just
that's
doing the work.
That's because you love it.
Like the feeling, the emotional part was here, but now I'm going to do the work to show you and
Yeah.
expand that. That's
because you can say the word all day, but
Like I love oxtails, and I smoke shut them oxtails.
He said, "I'm not smack still,"
and I'm not sharing them.
yeah.
He's like, "That's standing on that."
I've seen people say they love and treat people like shit. So.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Des.
Absolutely.
Well, who the hell did I love and treat him like shit?
Next question.
Nah, nigga. Answer the question, cuz. Who did I love and treat him like shit? Who?
That was good, huh?
You?
I enjoy that.
I don't treat you like shit.
Next question.
I don't treat you like. I'm actually pretty fond of
rebuttal?
you. You just talk
Rebuttal?
shit, and I just say what I say.
Oh.
Nothing?
I have nothing to say.
Okay.
Hey, I was
Nothing?
It's about love.
quite fun.
It's about love here.
I
guys.
didn't think so. You know better.
all-
Go to the next question.
Okay. So how do you show love to your significant other?
You want me to answer this?
Go ahead.
He said, "I think I said a little bit already." It
Answer this.
has to do with
What
tits.
episode is this? 150? 150? He said to this
155.
150.
I show her love by loving her when she's not here, when she's not around, by providing her with the peace of mind that she will always be respected, whether she's in the room or not,
Hey,
and to know that just because she ain't here don't mean you can't get these hands about her. And then when she's around, I show love by being intentional with what I say to her and what I do to her, and what I do for her.
Okay.
I love that.
I love that for you both because you're so passionate about her. Then you could tell it's reciprocated.
And them
Yeah.
titties.
And
Oh man, we was just right there.
I
with
was
the-
about.
I knew that's why I did. I was just like,
He said, and that's how it works.
He's not done.
That's what makes the whole. It's
He
the
ain't
glue
got-
to the whole
He
operation.
ain't got nasty yet.
Because I'm a nasty motherfucker, Claw.
Oh man.
And T1 else.
Mortgage.
Because that motherfucker be hitting, don't it?
Yeah.
Every 28 days. I just gave y'all niggas money.
What the fuck y'all want?
I'll say,
He said that, and I'm like, I've had so many times, I should just burn this motherfucker down. Like, fucking, like,
Oh, why you need me? Oh, okay.
no. They don't pay. They don't pay out the same.
It
Don't
really
pay
don't.
out the
I
same.
just get angry. I don't worry.
You gonna burn it
Pay
down
out the
and be
same.
living in a hotel still paying that mortgage while they
Ah,
rebuild
yeah,
the house.
yeah.
Oh man.
Well, that's our agreement. If it goes south, I was like, we ain't like. Well, that's not an agreement. That's just my agreement.
He's like, that's just what I agreed
It's like
to.
we ain't splitting the house. It's gone.
It's not. It's not part of the deal.
But yeah, I'm an actionary kind of person, I guess. I'm more. I show love in things I do. I guess like just picking up slack on certain stuff, cooking all the time, staying up when I'm tired as fuck, and just spending time learning the PDA, doing it better, and just actionary. I'm a lot more actionary than vocal with it. So that's how I show love.
I love that for you.
Shut up, Des.
Fuck both of y'all, okay? Fuck both of y'all.
Man. Well,
It's all love. It's love.
well, I think I'm kind of the same, like more actionary. Like I don't know. It depends because now, and as far as people I've dated, they're all been different. You know what I mean? Depending, like I hate this is like a hot word now, but the love language, right? You know, in terms of that. But there's certain things like what you guys are talking about, trying to like either take care of slack or maybe if they're not there and I know they need to take care of something, do stuff like, I'll take care of something for them, maybe pick up lunch for them, you know what I mean, on the way to pick them up. Do something. I don't like, sometimes I'll hear, I need to go get this shit done, and I just listen. I do a lot of listening where I'm like, I might surprise you and do something just because I'm like, I know you need to get that done. It's just something I wanted to do for you. I didn't want you stressing about it. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I don't mind the PDA. I mean, I'm a PDA guy. You know what I mean? I think a lot of that kind of helps reinforce. And some girls have insecurities. You know what I mean? Yeah. But if you ain't scared to love on your girl and let everyone know that that's who you're choosing to be with and spend your time with. I mean, I think that's important too. On both ends, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, that's just kind of. I mean,
you're right. Love her on both ends.
God damn it, man!
He's not wrong.
Yo.
See, I like it because he's deciphering what's really behind
first I looked,
this, right?
I was like, I'll fuck with that statement. One more shot.
Thank you.
I fuck with the statement. Like at first I was like, this nasty. Okay, I fuck with it.
He said bird shot, duck shot. Yeah.
God, I cannot take it. Oh my God.
That's what she said. There we go.
Des, McFly answer because Des is she gonna need a minute.
Shitting on my AC.
I say it's the effort for me. It's the like Quincy said. I do things that where you're paying attention, you listen, and you're like, hey, like I'll go do this and this and this for you. Pick up food. Maybe take care of something that you didn't know was that you didn't realize I could take care of for you. Just be surprised, just to be as a surprise. So. Yeah, the effort is what to me is the way of speaking that into your significant other. Is like, hey, I like to be a cheerleader if I can. So
yeah, I'm
beautiful.
Yeah, I kind of like if I'm able to meet someone that has something that they're working on or something they're passionate about, I'm like, let me try to figure out what this is about. I'm trying to let me help you with that. There's something I can help you in that avenue. I'm not trying to take over by any means, but I'm the same way where I'm like, if I can help you. I mean, because they're always looking for, opinions or feedback and stuff. And I'm like, I'm your biggest cheerleader. I'll be biased, but I'm not going to let you walk around here sad as shit about anything that you're passionate about. Like, what can we do to get it to the next level type thing? You know what I mean? But that depends. Again, that's when love's in it. That's when, you're actually with someone for the long haul. And this is,
I would say
ain't dating around. And
I would say be intentional with your actions. And to your point, the love language shit, even though it is cliche, it is important because it's those little things. Because it's like the way I interpret love is not going to be the same that someone else interpret love, right? Yeah. So she has to feed into because like to me, I interpret love by what you do for me, So she's hands on in what she does for me. She interprets love. Through acts of service and things like that. So I go out and I, like you said, I make things, something that she would normally do herself, I'll take care of. Or I'll just randomly, if she wants something random, one day she'll just say that box on that's yours, stuff like that. So you do have to be purposeful in your actions. And I think that's why, it all kind of goes together.
I agree with that. Because again, it just, my brother's married. I'm not married. I'm single. But he vents, right? So it's like, which is great. But I mean.
Hey man, you ain't supposed to.
No.
Let this man speak his truth. You let this man speak his truth. He said you were single and what? Go.
all I was gonna say is he's explained to me like some of the, because it's no science. It's nothing. You know what I mean? And shout out to my brother and his wife. They actually just celebrated anniversary. But yeah, watching them do be a team, like they're legit a team. I've seen them hey, this is what the situation is, and they work. And it's like, it's seeing stuff like that, and they take time, like you're saying, to understand what works for each other, and then, just kind of like knowing that this is what's going to allow them to understand that, like, hey, this love's here, it's still growing. I still and they my brother, he does that all the time. He's always talking about, I got to put my husband hat on, and he's always saying that, but I'm like, bro, you never taking it off, and I love that about you because. He's doing little stuff. We'll be out doing something. He's like, oh, wait, let me pick this up. I know she's going to want this. She's not going to eat breakfast tomorrow morning.
It's irritating, bro.
No.
A round of applause for Doc.
No, he's the shit.
Yeah. Let me tell you some shit. There are some times where you go, I ain't getting nobody's shit but myself.
Yeah.
I wasn't there in the gym shooting with me. So I was
just saying that it is irritating because I can't turn that off. Like like the husband father thing.
I felt like
I'll be running the place like I know they need this. I know, or I know they want this, and I'm like, but I came here for me.
Like
but everybody getting something but me.
Yeah, that's and that's the thing. He's great. Like that's just how who he's always been, and he's like found a reason to be that person even more because you know that's she appreciates him. You know what I mean? And then they live with their in-laws, so he's looking out for them too. You know what I mean? So it's
he doing it above and beyond.
Yeah, he's taking on a lot, dude, and that's why he's just been
never mind
just. And what he's doing, he doesn't pretend he knows that what he's doing every day, but he's very much the guy that's calming everybody on the ship. Like he's grown into that role, and he wanted to be in that role. So same thing like we be chilling somewhere. We went to go watch wrestling or something, and then he'd be like, oh man, I better get this shirt for so and so, or he'll just check in just to really, hey, I just want to let you know we got here safe. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
I need to do that more.
The check-in?
The check-in?
I don't check in with anybody.
No, you guys just made me mad right now.
Okay, go ahead.
I just realized I fucked up. I was supposed to eat some tacos by myself and not share. And then I remembered I brought some motherfucking tacos home still.
It's like the plan went wrong. I couldn't turn it off. I tried, and then it just, I was on autopilot, and it just kept going.
You triggered me, because now every day, for some reason, my phone at around 6 o'clock says, "Do you want to check in with Andy?" I said, "What?"
Yeah, it does that with me too. It'll be like, "You want to check in with Maurice?" I'm like,
"Oh, that's cute."
I said, "Apple, who cheated at Apple? Who got caught cheating at Apple?" No, I don't want to check in with Andy. Like,
I think I said some shit on my phone once, and it's like, this nigga sounds suicidal. Hey, do you want us to make sure that you like to let your friends know that you're good? Like,
They just like, all right, we're gonna.
Your phone did that?
Yes. It just started randomly. Like, you want to check in?
But I think it was off of a text I had, and it was like, nigga, you need to check in with somebody.
I kind of like that it does it.
I don't know if I do. That's a little too invasive.
I think for
Might save somebody's life.
That specific situation, I think it's cool. But like what you're saying,
but what if you're not? You're just talking some shit, and you're like, hey,
if it can be perfected, to know the difference.
What y'all niggas doing at my door? Like,
can I help you? We brought the Henny, bro. We heard some shit.
We noticed.
I want to hear your answer.
I don't have an answer for that.
We noticed. Oh shit! It's like we've been seeing some activity.
We noticed.
We saw the tweets.
What was it? How you show love to your spouse or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't have an answer for that. I don't want to answer that.
You don't want to answer, or you don't have an answer?
Both. I thought we was gonna laugh right through this, and he was gonna forget. Here go your ass, Daz. I want to know what you got. I don't want to answer that.
That's fair.
Okay. You need some milk?
Nah, nigga. I don't.
Never again with the milk. Never again.
Oh shit. Okay. Whew. Okay. How do you show love to your? How do your kids show love rather to you or your significant other, if you have kids? That is. This is all.
I think it's
curated by Hunter.
I think for me, it's attachment. It's the wanting to be in the same room with me, wanted me to partake in what she's doing, wanted me to watch her practices and stuff like that. That's her saying, like, Dad, like, this is me showing love. This is like, for instance, like the whole fact of she goes, Dad, I was quiet so you can sleep. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I wish my kids would do that.
Or the dad, like, she keeps telling me, Dad, for your, she's saying, I was supposed to make you breakfast in bed for Father's Day, but you went to work. I was like, oh, thank you.
Wish my kids would do that.
That's sweet.
So, but it's like, it's things like that. Like, I can tell she loves me by the way she interacts with me.
34-minute mark.
My stepson
Robinson Clan
tells me he loves me.
Look at the camera. Wish my kids would do that.
Oh,
let you sleep?
Did you hear it? I gotta repeat it again.
Let you sleep, or what?
Let me sleep. Say, hey, Dad.
Or let me sleep in peace.
Yeah, like they be turned up. Dad, I need something. God, was I not asleep? Like, yeah.
It's like you was.
And
but I needed something.
Yeah.
Damn,
and also the fact that she's comfortable enough to tell me anything lets me know I'm doing good.
No, that's
a good thing, yeah.
Because even what you said about wanting to be where you're at, I mean that's kind of like a mutual thing where she's like, I love him so much that I want him involved in everything I'm doing, and I want to know what Dad's up to. You know what I mean? That's beautiful for sure. Because like I don't have any kids, but I mean I have different friends that've had kids. I've seen different relationships.
I'm sorry.
And just I've seen kids out of control. I've seen kids that are very loving and doting on their parents. So it's like me as a kid, I could speak on what I mean. Again, I did get to see my dad like every other weekend, but like I spent most of my time with my mom and my grandma. But as a kid, like how I kind of would show love to my parents, I just it's kind of the same. Like I'd go out of my way, like, hey mom, how you doing? I hope you look pretty today. I would just like I would want because everyone's first love is their mom, right? So it's like that. I would always want my mom to be proud of me. Like I would, I would try to do things to get her to be proud of me.
The fact that she always tries to meet that expectation.
Yeah, I could see that, and because I think it's because she sees that the fact that she understands that she wants to make you proud, and then what she gets from that and what you get from that's cool. And then she's so young too, man. That's cool, man. That's awesome.
Kevin,
What?
You all right?
They're my
Yeah,
homies.
I'm okay.
Dad's over there on big purr time.
Yeah, God damn.
Well, Reese and Kevin keep making me laugh until I tear
hey,
up.
hey,
And I can't help it.
Shit,
I'm over
like-
here rolling and I can't help it.
Hey.
I am so sorry. I'm not trying to be
Hey.
rude to you. They just
No
keep
apologies.
making me
Hey,
laugh.
listen,
No
And
apologies
then I
needed.
tear up.
We having a good
16
time.
in LA.
16. Oh man.
Good God.
Sorry.
Shits and grits, your answer?
She.
Yep.
Shits and grits. Those are my homies, man. They're my homies. I feel like that's how they show me love. It's weird with my oldest because you're like, y'all niggas like it's just teenagers. Y'all suck.
And now
I love her, but they like
Yeah.
sometimes they do
They
some
too
shit
cool,
and you're
right?
like,
Yeah.
what the fuck was that? Like, what are you doing? All right, that's cool. You got to learn, and that's fine. And she shows her love, like, by... It's weird, because, like, sometimes I listen to the music she listens to, and I'm like, I know that ain't coming from the other house.
Where is this coming?
All right, so you paying attention to some of this shit. That's cool. Like, some of that shit rubs off, and, like, you see it, but they're just cool. So you don't see it.
That's cool.
But the little ones, like, they always just run up and just lay on me. Oh, Daddy, I love you. And you're like, oh, thanks. That feels good. I was mad, but now I'm not. And, like, shit like that.
It's like, can I go outside now? No.
Yeah, they want me to swim with them and everything all the time. Like you said, just do stuff with them and hang out.
38-minute mark.
But mine,
Robinson clan.
They're smaller, so we know what we got coming up.
Robinson clan. Remember Uncle Kevin? What he said?
We're going swimming.
But, well, yeah, they always ask for stuff, too, though.
Always.
Oh yeah, they're good for that. Oh yeah.
Every time.
Shit.
I think even like with kids, see, you're talking about, and I'm thinking about teenagers, how they show love. I think the way that they would show love is actually showing gratitude at that age, right? Because you're like, oh, you actually do respect me still a little bit.
But not getting into a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
just-
That's how most times that has to be. You got to
Just
get them out some
clean
shit.
something.
But man, because I got like cousins and nephews that are fucking, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck y'all doing out here? Y'all generation is like crazy, man. Like, y'all doing too
Yeah.
much.
As long as you ain't out there making me look dumb or nothing, then I'm like,
That
that's,
part.
that's fair. Like,
Yeah.
you're going to do shit that you do, but just be smart. Don't be dumb. Like, it's hard to, like, explain that to somebody at that age without being too
Like, oh, you
realistic.
Just, yeah.
Because I
yeah.
remember telling my daughter some shit, and I was like, I probably shouldn't have said that, because that was, like, that was too real of
got
an
too real
example.
right now.
And because she was just like, and I was like, she probably don't want to drive no more. Like, but that's the weird balance. So.
Yeah.
But the fact she goes out and lets me teach her to drive and shit like that, because she's terrified of that shit. But we get in there, she calms down, and I'm like, just chill, we're good. And like, that feels good to know that how she is with like people and stuff, that she'll just, okay, I could calm down with you and we can get this.
Yeah, she trusts you in the trust
Yeah.
process. Yeah.
I also just kind of also operate from the mindset of when I was a kid, I'm like, I thought I knew everything, so I know she thinks she know everything. So, but I know what you're doing.
But I be laughing sometimes, and I'm like, that was what you thought? Like, I saw that from a mile away. Like,
I'm trying not to clown you.
but
right
I'm
now.
kind of happy that that's what you thought was good. Thank God. Because I don't want her to get good.
Because the other day, this is funny. I just thought about it. The other day, she got in trouble, so her mom took her iPad away. So I walked in the room, and she like hurried with like threw someone in the cover. I was like,
Yeah.
"What are you doing?"
iPad.
Nothing. I was like, "What? What was that?" Oh, it's just a switch. I saw you good. I see what you did. Loophole. She just said you couldn't play the switch.
Yeah.
Loophole. I said, you
Yeah,
good?
like I remember them days. Yeah.
I said, she said, oh, she never iPad.
I do like that now that because they seen me do comedy like in person, like it's a gift and a curse. It's like, hey, Dad, let me tell you a joke, and you're like, oh. It's never good. It's never good.
Have you ever taken any of the material?
No, it's never good.
It's never good.
So use those jokes. They'd be like, hey, man, hang it up.
My daughter got one joke and she been telling it for the last 2 years. I'm tired of it, but I laugh at it every time.
What's the
I
joke?
laugh, yeah.
The goddamn interrupting cow.
Oh my God, my
Are they still doing it?
Yes.
I didn't know. I mean, it's damn. I didn't know it's still getting handed down. That's what's up.
My son interrupt cows me to death.
They keep
man.
whiting the chicken across the road and shit like that, and like, because it's pooping and something. I'm like, what the fuck? Why?
Supposed to just fake laugh.
He was like, oh, that's
They're at the age now where you just fake laugh.
It's a big poopy head. Like, yeah, all right.
But once you get them double digits, all them fake laughs, that wasn't funny.
Yeah. Don't you go out and embarrass me. I'm fucking sick at this.
Did you answer? Go with
You don't have an answer? Or?
I have an answer.
Go ahead.
All right.
My son Andreas tends to do the tell me everything about everything he's into.
Yeah.
And Ava, it's when you realize that kids watch everything. When she sees me stressed out, she'll like have a random single dollar that one of us is giving her, and she'll be like, "Here, Dad." And I'm like, "What?" She was like, "I know you're stressed out, so here's some money to help you out." And I was like, "That shit hits."
That's sweet. Yeah, man.
So, and Alaric,
He just takes your food.
he does punk me for my food, but on the flip side is anytime he sees me, he lights up, and then he will dance to any music that I'm listening to, and like Not Like Us is on rotation, so he is turned up with me the whole time.
Cute.
That's awesome.
You just
And he'll just start rocking back and forth, and I have so many videos that I can't share because there's a lot of cussing in it. Yeah. And I don't want anybody saying, "Well, what the fuck? You got that 1-year-old dancing to Not Like Us."
He's not gonna remember. He don't even know who Kendrick is.
We've seen way worse on the internet.
Have you seen the cartoons the kids watch now?
Huh?
Just the cartoons they watch now.
Right.
Yeah, it's very violent.
Oh, yeah.
Let's not get into Andreas and his love for Chainsaw Man.
Oh yeah. I told you about that. I said he shouldn't be watching that.
What are you watching?
But you just remind me of something. No matter what time it is, if I come home and she's up, she runs and hugs me.
Yeah, that's it.
No matter what time it is, and she goes, "Dad, how was your day?"
43-minute mark. You hear that?
She hits me with the "Dad, how was your day?"
Uncle
and
Mo.
all that stuff.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Runs up to him.
Yeah.
Could be the move.
And then then I have to sit there for like a good 5 minutes listening to everything that happened to her
That day. Yeah.
That's the.
But I think it's that excited run up, right? That's like,
Yeah.
That gets me.
Yeah.
Like,
But that doesn't happen for me a lot.
Yeah.
now that only happens with me with dogs. Dogs love me, so when I get home, they're like, I had a few dogs, so they'd always stay up until we got home, no matter what time. So I mean, I know everyone's not kids, but
I'm not.
Man, my dogs towards the end, both my puppies, they passed last year. But
sorry, man.
my dogs towards the end, they be like,
he
Damn,
here.
You ain't got no food.
you bring us on?
No treats?
All right.
Nothing? All right.
Nothing excitable about this trip, huh?
Hey, but I'm not gonna lie. In the parent aspect, though, sometimes you want to go, hey, just shut the fuck.
I'll say that as an uncle as well. Like 100. But there's times where I'm like, man.
In my head, I just been like, hey, I love you, but like, just shut the fuck up. Like, you ain't making no sense. I'm tired.
And then and you're like, man, God, what is
The
and then
they're repeating the same thing 7
you
times.
keep- and you keep
before
trying to-
they
yeah.
continue.
Wow.
keep-
Really?
you
That's crazy. Like,
you're like, that's wild. That's wild.
And then they get to the end, and they all excited about the end, and it makes no sense to you, and you're like, wow.
You're like,
You just-
okay, well, tell Grammy about it. Yeah. You're like,
oh my
what do
God.
I got to pass this kid off.
Kevin, you've had a couple of asshole statements in this episode, but I rock with them.
He's like, I co-sign.
That's why I looked over
Co-sign.
and said, did he just say it?
Every parent feels that shit. There ain't no time.
Oh man.
Oh, shit.
He ain't lying. On the last week on the drive back from Vegas, at one point I was like,
Just look out the window like,
Just turn the music. He's just driving his ass out.
go to sleep.
Why aren't you?
want to watch you want to watch your tablet? Like, watch it the whole way home, please.
Matter of fact,
Just
put
go to
the
sleep.
earphones in. I don't even want to.
Just go to sleep. That's my first. Where's your headphones? Oh, I left them.
Why?
Go to sleep.
So
I wanted to talk to you, Dad.
we're gonna switch it up a little bit.
Why you just fucking triggered me? Because really, we ate breakfast 30 minutes before we left Vegas. We are an hour from Vegas. I'm hungry. No, the fuck you not.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna switch this up a little bit. Where did you learn love from?
Oh,
The world.
my
for me.
grandparents.
The world, baby.
My grandparents and my aunt, my one particular aunt. My mom did the best she could to show me, but my first I would say where I felt love would be my grandparents and my sister as we got older. Because me and my older sister, we used to fight all the time. Like we would square up, like we throwing hands. Because she thought because she was older, I was with the smoke. I was with the smoke. But now she's my favorite sister, and you can't say nothing about her because both of us will be on your ass.
That's what's up. That's how it be.
We gonna whoop your ass together. We don't care if you are. I don't care if you her child or my child. We whooping your ass. I don't care if you her husband or my wife. We whooping your ass. We don't play about each other.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Oh, my brother. I love my brother to death.
I'm still learning.
Yeah,
I'm still learning. I thought I knew, but just in recent years, I realized that I didn't understand it as well as I thought I did. So I'm still learning.
The love or
that's,
love?
that's an
love
ever
in
going
general.
thing.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I'm always learning. Family, world, people I met outside, just going to their houses, different things. It's like you see a different level every time in different ways, and I don't know, just living to me because it's like I'm still seeing different ways of loving.
yeah.
But you said that came like I've received more love from strangers than some family.
Me too.
It's
It's
mean,
weird how that happens.
Yeah, I mean,
is it
even-
love or is it them being cordial?
Love.
Love, you sure?
Love. Like
Strangers.
I've had strangers do things. Well, they became friends, close friends. But I've had them do things for me, family, certain
Kindness
families.
of
would
heart.
do.
Me too.
I will say,
Kindness of heart.
Kevin, your
I'm
family
sure
is
it
the one
wasn't just
family that I've come across that when I come around your family, it makes me feel like I'm another cousin.
But it's weird to me because we just had that on the 4th. Like, my homie's mom was just sitting there and she was like, she just kept saying, like, thanks for, like, just making me feel like family. And I'm like, do niggas just, like, walk past people that are just in their house? Like,
Your family,
I see a lot of videos of that now where like the whole like I'm gonna take you to the cookout and but these are the rules. Like you got to make sure you greet everyone. I'm thinking, do y'all go to parties and not greet nobody?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like
It was
that how it is?
But
me
even
growing
if
up.
you
It was a
don't,
sign of
like-
disrespect.
yes, absolutely.
You
Like,
had
Still
you-
should be.
You
somewhat,
had
Yeah,
to.
it definitely
yes
still
and
should
no.
be.
I get it in a certain sense because, like, I have, like, a pretty wide friends group, like, from different things. And, like,
Same,
people
yeah.
will greet, but then once there's a lot of people, like, you can't just greet everybody.
Yeah, I
So
think-
it's like it's almost like
yeah.
an ease in thing where I've watched it where I'm
Yeah.
like, look at these niggas all uncomfortable.
Yeah,
They
but
don't know
like-
each other. And then, like,
It's like everyone's scared to get on the dance floor.
But like-
yeah,
and they
type
meet
shit.
different parts of the time. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
But
Yeah.
if you had let's say you had a function here, right? What I would do, where I was raised, when I walked in the door, I'm gonna greet whoever answers the door,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
right? And I'm greeting as I'm walking to wherever you are. I'm saying hi to
I
everybody.
should
Yeah.
do that, but I'm weird as fuck,
Yeah.
so I'm not good at that sometimes.
Like I may not say
Sometimes
like
I
I
just
may
walk
not
in and
introduce
be like,
myself to everyone. I was like, hey, how you doing? How you doing?
And I'll just
How you all
stand the
doing
fuck
tonight?
there.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
who's this nigga?
even with my personality being somewhat mostly of a, I always say I'm a extroverted introvert, right? So if I don't know you, I'll give you a casual how are you doing?
Yeah.
So and so. I'm not going to have an in-depth conversation with you.
Yeah.
But I'm going to gravitate towards the people I know, and then I'm sociable with those people.
Same.
Unless it's like at my house, like if I'm hosting an event, then I'm courteous to everyone.
Yeah, I try to
because
do
Yeah,
that
yeah,
at
it's
home.
different.
In my house,
Yeah,
it's a
I'm
different-
doing
I
that.
must be a disrespectful ass nigga.
No, you're not.
I don't
That's
talk
what
to
I'm saying.
nobody. I just get my plate. I
Yeah,
don't.
I just if I know you, I'll like. But Ariel, I'm not a greeting. I didn't grow up that way. It's just
I do I guess what they call the white person head nod. I'll just you know I do one of those. That's kind of
My shit's different every time. Like, I've been in motherfucking shit and just been like, I probably should have introduced myself to these people standing right here, but
like I'm all up in their shit.
You ain't
get
worry
right
about
there.
that.
Like, you are just right there watching me.
You ain't got to worry about it. In my house, you ain't worry about that because we don't have that many new people over anyway. You don't know everybody there anyway.
because if I can count
I mean, Dan's
how
barely-
many
she barely
fucking
got
times
invitation.
I have left the function and not said goodbye to not a single
that's
fucking
my
soul.
move. That's my.
you Irish goodbye.
I have the reason.
Irish
The reason is because the moment you try to leave, they try to talk you out of not. You're like, bitch, I got work tomorrow.
Oh, no, you just tell you I'm leaving.
Yeah, they're like, no,
Oh, no,
just
here's a
one
hug, man,
more.
no.
Just I'm like, nah, man.
Listen, brother.
And it's
I don't think that's rude. I said you got to greet everybody walking in, not leaving.
No, and bro, like,
Yeah.
because I'm a twin, so everyone wants to talk to both of us. Oh my god, y'all both here. If we're together, that's a whole nother extra 5 minutes of talking to people because they ask us all the same damn questions. And then if we're saying we're announcing we're leaving, no, we just got to leave. We just out. We can't even deal with all that. It's
I'm just going to get something from the car.
yeah, like, hey, Doc, you want to roll?
I think you can learn from friends too. Sorry, I was just thinking that love, friends groups.
I mean, I grew up when I was born. My parents were already divorced. You know what I mean? So it's like I didn't get to really witness it in the house as far as like couple, like man and wife or whatever you want. You know what I mean? Just as far as like just having a relationship with somebody. But mother to son felt that. Grandmother to grandson felt that. It's weird. I'd have to say like the first time I really even got introduced to the idea of love as like relationship wise institution, whatever you want to call it, like was like watching it on TV shows. You know what I mean? Fresh Prince or just a lot of like the successful, like the most successful relationships and marriages I know are on TV, dude. Like out of all my aunts and uncles, only one of them stayed together. You know what I mean? And shout out to them. They just celebrated anniversary too. So it's like,
Shout out.
black love.
Definitely.
You want to know what sounds funny? You can also see love in divorce.
Yeah, by how it's handled.
Yeah, my uncle up here, like him and my aunt divorced, and then they were best friends because I think
That's how my grandparents were, bro.
We ain't good together, but
Yeah, like they say that maybe you can't live together, but you guys are good with each other.
Yeah.
Like it's like I don't know.
Yeah, we're good as long as we're not commingling.
Yeah,
because my grandpa was always around. Like him and my grandma would always be chopping it up, and they were never like beefing nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Like so. I guess another form of love, like even though my mom and my dad were beefing, like my mom was the type to like she never spoke bad about my dad, even though he was a piece of work. She never and she wouldn't let anyone else talk about my dad in a way. She just allowed us to get to know him. Yeah, and that's the one thing I always give her credit for is like she always allowed us to just come to our own conclusions and grow our own relationship with him. It wasn't until after shit got bad she started sharing her side of things. So it was like stuff like that, but. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Because I can say my mom never really spoke ill of my father to us. So like I think she did and my grandparents, even though they raised me, they never did either. Spoke ill. So,
my grandma didn't.
It was
either.
like it's like no, we want you to formulate your own feelings because the relationship you have with them is not the same as the relationship we have with them.
Yeah.
So that's what.
And you see that a lot. You see that because the woman scoring, or maybe it's the guy scoring, or whatever. I don't want to just put it all on the woman all the time, but like you'll see.
It'd be the woman.
No, he don't want to put it on the woman all the time. Let the man speak. Go ahead, speak your truth.
Big purr over there.
Shut
Well,
up.
I say that because it was my dad who was a dick, so it wasn't my mom.
I'm okay.
Okay, I'm just.
Big purr.
You got some milk?
Don't help him.
I do.
Ain't nobody want no damn milk.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna say it.
Please don't.
He's like it's still there.
Can't handle it.
Shit. Okay.
Next question.
Love.
One more question.
That's my one note.
One more question.
Uh-oh.
Did you know what love was when you first said it to someone?
Yes.
How'd you know?
I mean,
Because I
don't
had
know
experiences
when
my whole life.
I first said it.
So when did it click for you? Like that moment
For who?
with
Yeah, I think that's
your wife?
For my wife?
The answer is gonna be different for.
Oh, we're talking
depending on-
about. So we're talking about what our
Significant other, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
I've said it many times. I love my wife before she loved me. I loved my wife first time I saw her.
What age did you say?
She was in 6th grade. I was in 7th grade. I loved her.
That's
what's up.
beautiful, man. That's what's up.
I loved her then.
You have a very rare thing.
Yeah.
Very rare.
I understand it's rare. I remember what she was wearing the first time I saw her.
Let me reiterate that because I don't want no smoke. I'm saying that respectfully and peacefully.
So yeah,
It's
so
about
I can
love.
Yes.
I can say that it was something not only to me, not only did she look fucking amazing in that moment, it was just the air around her was different. She wasn't
this
like
nigga sound like a goddamn.
Let
movie.
him have it. Go ahead, Maurice. Talk about her.
she wasn't
Slow
like
motion. She moved in slow motion.
no she was moving pretty fast. I think she was like for class.
He knows.
I remember it.
He
Yeah.
knows.
She wasn't like the other girls. What the other girls was into, she wasn't into the popular scene, even though she was popular. And I think now looking back in hindsight, she was popular because she was singular. Like she stood out because I'm not in. You can't rope me in.
You can't box
with
me in.
them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying. You can't say I only do this. So she was different. And then when we actually got into a relationship, as far as the conversations, just sealed the deal. So I knew.
I was gonna I think it's always different for everybody. It may not even be the first time you say it, but like when you feel it, like it hit you. Like you know, like as much as you're saying, I knew 6th grade, I saw her, the aura, or whatever you wanted to, you know what I mean? But in your head, that's how it made you feel. It stopped time, whatever you was making fun of. But it's like that is kind of like what
that's
you.
the truth. He went.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched it.
Yeah, I needed that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I looked. I said, "Who is that?"
And I think like there's times where it's instant. There's times where you'll be maybe just going out with somebody. Maybe it's a situation, and you're like, "Yo, the way you just responded to this, or without even me needing to, like, just on some like real connection stuff, where it's like
It was for me. It was what sealed it for me was the level of intelligence.
that's big, to be honest. Yeah.
She wasn't. Some of them other girls were slow.
Like, I mean, and you're not saying like, yo,
Well, but,
I need you to
just like, I mean, not like slow, but like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
you know,
yeah.
like they.
There's certain things
just-
that everyone knows that they don't know.
I feel like with my wife, or even earlier on, I could discuss anything with her.
That's
on,
big
on,
too.
on an intellectual level.
That's
right?
that's big too.
And I
though.
feel like the other girls I had talked to, like now they were so focused on what was popular and trendy,
So small-minded,
right?
as opposed-
Right, so I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
but I could actually have conversations about like the world.
I dig that. I dig that because then you know, oh, you're thinking about this stuff too. Like you know that there's other stuff out there. Yeah. That's I
Like,
can-
because like even at a young age, she had a plan for her life.
oh man,
You know what I'm saying? Like what she wanted to do, what she wanted to achieve. I mean, she tried. I derailed most of that shit. You know,
Accountability.
he said that I came in. You know,
you know.
it's fucked up the whole
I was
plan.
gonna say,
But we good though.
My wife, I tell everybody, my wife got 2 degrees. I got none. I mean, she deserved better than me, but she ain't going nowhere.
He's like, she locked it down. Just locked it. Yeah, I mean, I remember using it. Like, I mean, I was kind of a late bloomer when it came to dating in high school. Super shy. And it didn't help that you're a twin because everyone's coming up to you. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do next. But when I actually got into my first couple relationships, I'm thinking, okay, it's just an automatic. You work towards that feeling. And then there was times where I'm like, I'm not feeling it. You know what I mean? But then it took my first long-term relationship. I'm like, oh, this is what that is. It didn't work out. And then, but you laugh on it later. You're like, oh, that was my first serious thing. That wasn't going to really go anywhere. But at the time, I could feel that we both mutually thought about it in the moment. You know what I mean? I think it's got to be something that's you feel mutually. I mean, if it's something one-sided, I don't know if that's love. You know what I mean? Does that make it infatuation?
I get, yeah, or obsession.
No, it could be love on your part, just not received.
It's not reciprocated.
That's very true. Or just not ready for the. Yeah, that's true. That's very
You
true.
sparked another question.
What do they call it?
Have you ever had an instance where someone came up to you and assumed you were your brother? Like
All the time.
With women?
Oh,
So they start confessing things
Oh, was you
that
guys
were
out
meant
there?
for him, for
it
you,
happened
or
once.
vice versa?
I was with him at his girlfriend's house. Like we were all gonna go. I think we were getting ready to go to a show at the time because we were doing the Twin Tower thing. So
Different meaning now.
and oh man, so we're wearing, we're wearing similar things because that's what we do when we're on stage and trying to, match. And I don't think she saw what we were wearing. She came in from, I think, grabbing something from the store or something, then went to go and go in for the kiss on me. And I'm like, ooh, whoa. And she was like super embarrassed. And like my brother, like he wasn't mad at me at all. Some people be getting weird about it, but he was just like, wait, what happened? I'm like, you tell him. I was like, I can't even say it. I don't even want to. Like, it was just, it got so awkward because I was like, she was cool, but I never saw her that way. So it wasn't even like oh, what's up? It wasn't even like that at all. It was like super crazy. I was like, ah, shit, this is
You're obviously confused.
no. Like, yeah. Like it really came off that. I was super awkward, but that was like the only other time. But as far as like all the time, I get people, And I'm like, Brandon. Oh, where's your brother? I'm like, you didn't even know which one I was, bro. Like, you asking about they're like, oh, how's Britain? I'm like, oh, I'm like, you guys don't. Like, you just remember we were twins. It's fine. I don't care. Shit's funny though.
Yeah. So, with that being said, this has been episode 155.
Yes, sir.
Curated by the guy they call Hunter.
They.
We still haven't figured out who they are.
It's them.
They
Them?
not like them?
Are those?
They not like us?
They.
Thesis.
These.
Are they in Canada?
No.
Crodies?
No, they're
Are
too
they
nice.
Crodies?
Yeah.
Yeah, Crody.
Feel like Hunter's like a Guatemalan.
God,
But-
man.
Disrespect to Guatemala.
He's like, but we he's like, they're great. They're great.
Man,
Like, subscribe, share, comment.
Yep.
We appreciate you and rock with you. Love you guys. Till next time. Peace.
peace.
It's a wrap. That's all she wrote, folks. Thanks for tuning in once again. You can check us out on all streaming platforms. Click like, subscribe, leave some comments. You know what I'm saying? Is it Monday yet? Hello. Every Monday you got new episodes, so tune in. Have a blessed one.